So yes, I didn't like the experience of growing up. I didn't like the fact that for me to get 10, I have to put in 10. Input equals output. I think it's okay to say that part of the reasons I feel like my skin is this way is because I have to fry Gary a lot. Smoke wasn't always funny. I made a very important decision to never want to repeat that pattern of life. I wanted something different for me, for myself. One thing I was 100% sure was that I was not going to be a courtroom lawyer. In finding alternatives, somebody said, you can do real estate. And in my mind, real estate. Based on my research, listening to messages and all of that stuff, I've realized or I'd known that people make a lot of money from real estate, but it didn't make any meaning to me until that very point where they said, you can do real estate. And I'm like, okay. So that was it. So naturally, I'm somebody that is passionate about speaking, leadership. I only was leading people based on my study about leadership and purpose. And then I found purpose in real estate. Stepping out of NYC, got a job, got another job the next day, started working really hard. COVID-19 happened, and irrespective of COVID-19, I dropped the pen, dropped my resignation later, registered the company that same month, even though I did not have the money to complete the registration. Got a car in January, started Taxify, stopped Taxify in 3 months.
Courtroom law wasn't his own thing. He has been hardworking, and that's what I admire about him.
I created a platform where I could start those education, putting out, informing people, writing to do, what not to do, why you should do real estate and all of that. Shortly after then, I had this call, wanted to help buy property somewhere outside of Benin, and I thought it was a joke. I asked for transport, my fare, asked for hotel bill, and boom, the money entered my account. That was when I knew that it was serious. I was just beginning to learn the marketing part and all of that, but in terms of real estate, I had been grounded. And so I went, did this thing, and in 4 days, what came to me as my fee was over 400,000 naira. And that was about 10 months of my salary for 1 year. And I could not help it. So that's when I knew that I needed to do this for real. And then if my sacrifice was 10%, I took it to like 100%. So I almost became the king of that brokerage space, as it were, because there was almost no diaspora client that wanted to do anything in Benin that almost didn't want to reach out to Raymond. As somebody who I love challenges, and then I want to keep getting better, but Benin was no longer challenging me. I was teaching people stuff from Benin, and they were applying my strategies and getting better at what I was doing in other cities. So it now made me understand that I can actually move to another city in Nigeria. So it was now between Lagos and Abuja.
So when he said we should leave Benin, so we wanted to go to Lagos, but Lagos life is not something that I will be able to cope with. So when we came to Abuja, I was excited. I said, yeah, the way Abuja is organized, I saw the building patterns, everywhere, the roads.
The moment we decided that it was Abuja, it looked like Abuja became a war zone. That was the point that UK issued threat alert that their people should even leave. If these people are saying their own people should leave Abuja, you, Mr. Raymond, you want to move from where there is no, and you want to enter there. That became a very difficult challenge. And everything was pointing towards, don't do this. And then we stopped. So that entire month, I now stayed indoors and created a course, still in the light of helping realtors. And after I created the course, I knew that I was on to something big again. And then motivation started coming again. And one day, I just woke up and said, we're going. Booked flights, myself and my wife.
See, God has been faithful, seriously. We did not know that God had another plan for us.
Right from the week I entered Abuja, I started creating content like 7 things to do before you buy real estate in Abuja and all of that. And so moving on that scale, on that frequency, in 5 months or less than 5 months, thereabout, we sold off an estate. Right, so that was like a major. So it felt as though I just entered and then everything just went up. There's an extent that you can go by yourself. You will need a team. Victor, of course, was there. He already like made up his mind I was going to be working with me.
Abuja, because I felt there was a whole lot that was going to benefit from his coming to Abuja.
As we kept on pushing our thing, people started, they want to work with you, people want to work with people and all of that. And that's how Ophion came in, that's how Queen came in. In fact, Queen left where she was being paid higher to come and join what we're doing.
Immediately I knew that this is where I'm supposed to be. It was like a knowing. It wasn't more of a decision to make. It was a knowing.
It's been amazing. Like, I have seen myself grow from someone that did not know anything about real estate, from being a novice, from being a newbie, to understanding the nitty-gritty of real estate, knowing real estate better.
And everybody was like, who's going to do the video? Who's going to do the video? And it happened that I was the only one putting on the company t-shirt. So I ended up doing the video. Well, it took time. That's the truth. But when the video came out, my goodness, I was marveled at myself. I know some editing went into it, but I was marveled that I could do something like that.
What amazed me most was the zest and ability he invested in creating content that day. It was something else for me.
So when I applied what I learned from Fortreal on YouTube, to be specific, I got my first YouTube call. Somebody that was not even in Nigeria. So that I would say that was my first big moment. I was really excited, like, oh my God, this is real.
They make sacrifices and I see them. We don't work in the office and check the time. We close when the work is done. And a lot of times we just step out of the office and continue working as we are going home when we get home. And that is a lot of sacrifice on their part. So if we're looking at dedication, they are dedicated. They are in for what we are looking to achieve. They make sacrifices and I see them and I totally appreciate them. So as of today, Fortreal has grown to become the real estate company that is committed to helping her clients build wealth through real estate. And again, like I said, it also derives its own source and inspiration from my own personal life. That's why we like to always say that we like to be part of the financial success story of our client as this journey to building sustainable wealth. And I know that as we are building, they are building. As they are building, we are building. So that's where Fortreal has, or that is the identity that Fortreal has now become. And in terms of department or other areas of the business, Fortreal now has the Fortreal Academy, which is running very well on its own. in such a way that now we've trained hundreds and hundreds of realtors.
Attending the 7-figure masterclass is a life-changing stuff to me, life-changing class to me, because meeting my mentor, Mr. Fortreal, I never believed in this 7-figure stuff. But joining this academy,
Hold on.
I was seeing it before, so I never believed in it. But joining this class, joining this master class and the rest, I actually, in fact, even before graduating, in fact, I'm a 7-figure realtor.
Congratulations!
He's aware I closed my first deal within not up to 12 hours without seeing the person. He's a diaspora client. In fact, I made it, I told you about it, within 3 hours. So it was the first time. Before meeting him, I was like, this figure, 7-figure, is it achievable? Is it achievable? But meeting him within this short time frame is realistic. So all of you contemplating or thinking of whether to join this 7-figure masterclass and the rest, you are delaying your 7 figures. Make sure you join.
Thank you very much.
My coach is here, and during the month of taking this course, I closed a very big deal. And it was from a client that had never seen me before, diaspora client. It came from LinkedIn, and we closed the transaction. Yes. So really, you never know too much. Just register for this course, and trust me, you will thank me for it.
The program today was knowledge-filled. I enjoyed it so much. It teaches both realtors and investors alike what you can find in real estate in Abuja, which is very profitable.
And so I'm leaving this place just knowing that this is something that works, knowing that there's no mysticism in real estate, knowing that if I follow the procedure which are clearly defined, I will certainly will also make it in real estate.
So there are a few people I can endorse in this life, and Barrister Raymond Ijeomah is one of them. Barrister Rei Ltd is a property lawyer as well as a real estate entrepreneur, and he is not just, he doesn't just know the property law thing based on head knowledge. He's also in the field as he runs the company Fortreal Rei Ltd.
Fortreal Ijeomah Raymond has impacted positively, not just our bestseller, he's your legal advisor to new homes, so we make sure whatever we're doing it right.
You need someone to push this thing to the people, to see it. You need to give it visibility. And I think that is one of the key things Fortreal brought to the table. Since then, the sales started raining.
It was raining.
It was actually raining because we never had it that good, to be honest with you. We never had it that good. 20 plots within a month, if I can remember.
Yeah.
Within a month.
Yeah.
I was surprised. It simply tells that your firm is credible.
He's someone that's proven himself over the years. He's consistent, he knows what he wants. So look back, see how far he has come, and he's someone that doesn't just move with the crowd, he knows what he wants and goes for it. And I'm happy that he did not, because he's doing well today. So yeah, that's it.
You should follow Mr. Raymond. Raymond is a great guy. He's going to take Abuja real estate industry by storm.
Permit me to especially appreciate the convener of this program, Mr. Raymond. You try very well. When I was in Lagos back then, I used to organize events. People think it's easy to organize events. It's not easy. It takes a whole lot, no matter how little the event is. You really try. From the heart of my heart, I appreciate you.
Fortreal to me is everything about effort that brings about result.
I have escaped poverty, and I'm glad that I'm also carrying people alongside, and these people are now clients, realtors, brokers, real estate professionals. There's a prayer I like to always pray. It's a very popular phrase in my household prayer, that I like to be young and successful, old and fulfilled. My name is Raymond Ijeomah, and I am the lawyer that loves real estate. If you like the real estate entrepreneur that uses law as a tool in the best interest of my clients, I am the founder and managing director of Fortreal Rei Ltd, and Fortreal Rei Ltd is my God-given assignment to liberate men from poverty and come into wealth. In other words, men who now can say they have become sustainably wealthy through real estate.